Woo, LDBC. Boy, you know, y'all got to leave it to Coach Shelton Harrison. There never be no comparison. To make sense out of this for a lot of you dumb mofos. And boy, when I say we got a lot of dumb mofos running around online, it's just, it's too many of you dumb people. It's almost like there's an infestation of dumbasses online. It just is. Like, okay, so Blue Blood Sports TV, he's the reason why Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, the fight not happening. Are you dudes serious? Like, come on, man. You dudes really don't believe that Blue Blood Sports TV is the reason why this fight, this mega fight is being held up. Blue Blood. You dudes, y'all some dumb boy, y'all dumb. Boy, y'all are dumb. Anybody reporting that kind of stupid mess is dumb. Well, you don't see the reason why Bud ain't fighting Errol because, it's Blue Blood. Yeah, man, Blue Blood was behind the scenes making a deal, robbing the fans of this fight. Okay, I think there needs to be an IQ test for people who make videos. It needs to be an IQ test before, pass the YouTube IQ test before you can start making videos. They need to start doing that, man. Because we got some people, man, who just should not be making a video. It should be people, they should be banned from making videos because they so damn stupid. Like, folks, people was screaming, like, Blue Blood need to explain this, man. So Blue Blood goes and he explains the whole thing, right? He explains it. Oh, man, you capping. Well, wait a minute. You told the man to explain it. See, he's capping because it wasn't what you wanted to hear. It wasn't what you thought he should have said. So, in actuality, you didn't really want the guy to explain it. You didn't want him to. You wanted him to say what you wanted him to say, and that's not what happened, okay? The man told you point blank, look, how this thing went down. What happened, okay? First, here's what I heard. The Bud and Crawford fight, the Bud and EJ fight wasn't going to happen anyway in 2022. Okay, because, Bud Crawford had reported that it's Al Haymon them. They ain't want to do the fight till 2023. And then Errol Spence's team is saying that Bud has got stuff on the contract that Bud don't want to sign. So we hearing different things, okay, from both sides, that this fight isn't going to materialize in 2022. It's taking a little bit longer. And I told you guys in previous videos, okay, this is called negotiations. Y'all keep saying, well, how long does negotiation take? Now, how many of you dudes, okay, literally, making comments and making videos, how many of you ever negotiated a multi-million-dollar contract? Multi-millions and millions of dollars. And I keep telling y'all, sometimes contract negotiations can last a very long time. It can last a very, very, very long time. And people don't get it. When it comes to boxing, a contract can last a very long time. Okay? It can. Because in boxing, since the sport is so rogue and there's no kind of fluidity or there's no kind of structure to boxing, the contracts, they have to be right. Like the fighters, they're going to take a little bit of time. This one is going to take time. Okay, this is not just a run-of-the-mill tune-up fight. This fight's going to take time, okay? These guys, they're going to have to be patient. You, as fans, got to be patient. Okay? The fight, from what I understood, wasn't going to happen anyway in 2022. What's the problem? Okay? What's the problem if Bud and Errol fight a tune-up fight in 2022? The only problem I can see on the horizon is that, one of these two lose. Okay? Now, if one of these two lose before they fight each other, that's a possibility. Okay, well, then there's a problem, okay? But the thing of it is, man, was Bud Crawford going to wait? And now they talking about the fight may happen February 2023, which I think that's a farce. I don't think it's going to happen here. I think it might happen in the summer of 2023. Either way, okay? They wasn't fighting in 2022. Okay, the fight wasn't going to materialize then. What's the problem? Why are people so up in arms? Like, why are people are just stupid? What the man's supposed to do? Bud's supposed to train? I mean, I don't know if you guys understand, but, you don't want to be training in a fight for 16 weeks, for 22 weeks. Yeah, that's called overtraining. Like, the fight camps have to be 8 to 10 weeks. Okay, like, a fighter can't train all those weeks and wait all that time because you can actually overtrain in a fight and do more damage than good. You have to stay on weight and cutting that weight for that period amount of time when you have to redo it. That's dangerous. So what's going on is that Bud is going to take a tune-up fight. A lot of you guys ain't never had a contract. You ain't never been a fighter. You don't understand. That's hard on the body. Errol Spence was even telling you guys. that he can't keep trying to cut this weight and be prepared for this fight because it's hard on the body. It's hard on the body. And Bud is like, well, let me go ahead and take a tune-up fight. Let me just take a fight. Let me take a fight. Now, guys, that's where they're coming from. You have to understand the fight logic. You have to understand. Okay? I mean, I understand him as a fighter. I know this. Okay? I mean, I boxed for over 10 years. I understand when you have to make weight. I wrestled for 10 years. Guys, when you have to make weight, you have to make weight. But you can't keep cutting weight for weeks at a time. Either you're going to fight or you got to stop cutting weight. And you got to give your body a break, okay? And so your body can actually come back and actually recover, get the nutrients that is needed. Because during fight camps, your body, you may not get to eat the nutrients. You have to eat light. Fighters have to go through a lot to make their weight, man. You don't get all the nutrients that you normally get when you're in a fight camp, okay? Like you drinking smoothies and eating salads, sometimes that's good. But, you're deficient in some areas because you can't eat the stuff that you're used to eating when you're in camp. You can't do it, okay? Your diet is very, very structured. So that's why Bud is kind of like, I need to fight now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait to fight until 2023 because he can't stop training. He's got to be ready. There's got to be a certain amount of time. Okay, Bud and Errol, they start training for each other. And Bud was under the impression the fight would happen in November. So was EJ. It's not them, y'all. It's their teams. Their teams can't come together because Bud and EJ, they've already discussed what they want. Okay, they take it back to Errol. They take it back to Bud. Okay, is this good? Hey, what'd you think about this? Good deal? No, I don't like it. Hey, look, I need this. Fine, okay? So when Bud and EJ, discuss what they want, it's the teams. So now they've already talked about what it is they want. And so now the management teams, they've got to come together and it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. I'm all for give these fighters what the hell they want. Give them what they want so that we can make this fight. But sometimes our logic as fans is not as easy as we portray it like we want it to be. Okay, it's not as easy as we want it to be. People keep asking, what's the holdup? What's the holdup? Like, guys, I have to keep telling you dudes, when you're dealing with all this money, have you ever negotiated millions of dollars? Like the average person listens to the video, because you're going to have some dummy, oh man, they still, blue blood still. You got that stupid person. That person dumb. But on the most part, have you ever negotiated millions of dollars? Millions, okay? A lot riding on the fight, okay? This fight is not going to be a one and done. It's going to be a lot to get this fight ready. It's going to be a whole lot. And folks, that's just what it is. Okay, it wasn't blue blood. Blue blood wasn't the reason that the fight didn't happen. Hell, these guys wasn't fighting. Bud is going to fight in 2022, and so is Errol. Errol's trying to. I mean, do y'all really think Blue Blood held up the damn fight because he's behind the scenes, man, trying to, steal the fight so Blue Blood can make some extra money? I'm sure Blue Blood is going to get paid since he's a partner. Sure he is. But that's not the reason. He wasn't behind the scenes holding up the fight. People stupid. Wasn't holding it up. They wasn't going to fight. Guys, even before this information came out about Blue Blood, guys, Spence and Crawford, they already knew they wasn't fighting in 2022. That's why Errol, he put out the tweet saying that, I can't keep making this weight. He said that for a reason because, damn, we're not going to fight in 2022? I can't keep trying to make this weight. Guys, he knew. They knew the fight wasn't happening. Bud knew the fight wasn't happening. So there's a little bit of validity to what both of them are saying. Bud said it was Al Haymon. Errol said it's Bud. Guys, there's validity to the context that these two both knew they wasn't fighting in 2022. The problem is people just want to have a problem where there really isn't a problem. Okay, this fight wasn't getting done before Blue Blood had anything to say. This fight wasn't happening. Wasn't happening. And if Bud got a chance to make him $10 million, for a tune-up fight, guys, what? Come on. Do y'all really, really, really think that he's going to say no to that? Of course, he's not going to say no to that, y'all. But he's not ducking Spence to fight Avanesyan. That's stupid. When he can make a whole lot more than $10 million. Folks, this is a big fight. It's a big fight. And unfortunately, as fight fans, you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be. This fight ain't happening. Now, as your right as a fan, okay, you don't have to support this fight. Okay, I mean, Bud versus Avanesyan, I'll probably stream it. Of course I will. Or EJ versus, whoever going to fight, Standis or whatever the hell, I'll probably stream it. I can tell you now I'm not paying for them fights. I'm not going to support them. Now, when Bud and EJ fight, yeah, I'm going to buy pay-per-view. But, guys, it's totally ridiculous. So everybody disregarding what the man said. Everybody disregarding what EJ said. Everybody disregarding what Bud said. Okay, because Bud and EJ already said they wasn't fighting in 20. Guys, they already said they're not fighting this year. Like, what don't people understand about that? Like, it's just I don't know. It's almost like the people just want to have this narrative, like this Blue Blood Sports TV narrative that Blue Blood held it up. And guys, I guess for Blue Blood, that ought to be an honor. Because damn, boy, Blue Blood, one of the most talked about entities right now going on in boxing. And it's just a lot of people who don't like the LDBC. They don't like Blue Blood. So it's just those people that's got something to say and running off at the mouth. And basically, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, y'all can hate Blue Blood. Sure, y'all can blame Blue Blood. But boy, y'all can hate Blue Blood because Blue Blood finna go all the way to the bank. Because y'all dumb. This man did not hold up the fight. And isn't it funny, man, how none of you dudes, y'all know how many fights Bob Arum done fucked up? Y'all know how many fights Eddie Hearn done fucked up? Do y'all know how many fights that these guys, they messed up? And it's like, oh, goodness. You guys speculating. And the man told you he ain't even a reason why the fight didn't happen. Yeah, now people saying it's kind of shady. Blue, this real shady, man. Like, you behind the scenes and you reporting one thing. Now, what people are mad at is that he's reporting one thing, right? He's reporting one thing, but doing something else behind the scenes. Really? I mean, honestly? So what? The fight was never in jeopardy because the fight wasn't happening. At the time that we want, guys, the fight was never in jeopardy because the fight ain't happening yet. The fight is going to happen in 2023. Repeat after me. The fight is going to happen in 2023. Bud and EJ wasn't going to fight in 2022. They're going to fight in 2023. So they both want a stay busy fight. I hope I said it slow enough. I hope I said it slow enough for the ones of y'all that need it.